12 laps left to go here in the United Site Services 70. Ralph Shaheen, Landon Castle, and Dylan Welch with you as we've watched Tyler Ankrum in the 17 absolutely dominate this day here at the Magic Mile. And that's not to take anything away from the 12 of Harrison Burton, who's run a very good race, just hasn't had the speed of the number 17.
Yeah, he could get right up to him, like we said, but he couldn't get to his bumper. And I say the 40 of Anthony Alfredo in third place. He's got the best speed on the racetrack right now, but he's kind of running out of time. He really needs a caution to close the field here and maybe steal it on a restart.
This has been one of the better battles of late.
You can tell these drivers from the beginning of the race to the end of the race know a little bit better how to work that PJ1 and work the line, because they're doing a much better job of getting that arc on entry, staying up in the black stuff. You can see both of them. And then now is where they turn back across and drive straight off.
Chase and Tristan fighting inside the top 10, squabbling over 8th position.
Laps to go. Tyler Ankrum's just got to be thinking, okay, I've got some lap cars in front of me. How can I get through them efficiently? Pray for no cautions.
That sun continuing to set, more and more shadows here, making it a little bit easier. How about Ankrum? What can we see as we work our way to the checkers here, Dylan?
It's been a good weekend so far for Tyler Ankrum. Was fastest overall in the 2 practice sessions that we had here yesterday in New Hampshire. This is another car that raced in this event last year and had an awfully good run. Chase Purdy was driving it last year, qualified on the pole, and ran second to Todd Gilliland. So they know this car has some speed as well. It's been a good stretch here for Tyler Ankrum. Has a top 5 in all but 1 race this year, and that came at New Jersey Motorsports Park on the road course there, where he was running in the top 3, and it was involved in an incident late. So another strong run for him continues here as the laps wind down. He's trying to hold on for his 3rd win of the year.
This is the kind of performance you want to have here at Loudon. We talk about how prestigious this racetrack is for the K&N Pro Series East and the Whelen Modified Tours. When you come here to Loudon and you perform like this is strong.
Yeah, this is right when the garages are closing in the Cup garage. The guys are kind of slowing down, working on their cars for the day, and they're watching on the big screen in the infield, and they're going to remember who wins this race for sure.
Word gets around pretty quick, too.
Absolutely, especially when you're driving for someone like David Gilliland, who has so many connections in this garage. I mean, he's someone that I talk to regularly just to see how he's doing. Raced against him a lot, so he's definitely going to tell me, oh, man, you got to check out this Ankrum kid that I got. He's a sharp driver.
Bassett in the 04 will be the next car that Tyler has to deal with. They get a blast of bright sunshine just as they go into 3, don't they?
Yeah, typically you'll take the windshield down a couple rows before the race starts. I don't see any tape on Burton's windshield, though. You know, a lot of drivers have little visors in front of their helmets as well. I don't have a visor on my helmet. I typically do the tape on the windshield so I can peel it off from the inside if I need.
Ankrum making that first start on a big racetrack like this, and he's going to absolutely dominate the day. I think he's going to love coming back here.
Yeah, he just doesn't need a caution here with about 5 to go, but he's definitely feeling good about himself. He just needs smooth laps. He just needs to finish that line, drive the car straight off the corner, because now he's to a point where even if Harrison gets to my bumper, I just don't need to make a mistake. I need to be smart, protect, you know, my entry, protect my exit so that he can't get to my bumper. But he's got a good enough gap and a lap car in between him. He just needs a smooth sailing from here.
I certainly don't think Harrison has done anything to impact his resume in a negative way, too. The car just hasn't had the speed. He's done a good, solid job as a driver here today.
Yeah, absolutely. He's hit his marks well. You can see him searching around, trying the bottom here. I could tell his right front is just kind of fading. His car isn't rolling the middle as good as it was 30 laps ago. I mean, I think if he had a shot at winning this race, it would have been, you know, 20 laps ago, he might have needed to make an aggressive move and then protect from there, but it's hard to beat a dominant car like this 17.
I remember a day at this very racetrack when Harrison's dad had a day like Ankrum's having, and nobody was touching him either.
Yeah, when you're on it, you're on it. We've seen a lot of good performances like that this year.
It is rare, though, that we come here to this facility outside of Harrison's dad and see one individual car lead every lap.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of that is because New Hampshire can be a strategy racetrack. You know, you get some cautions, people want to make adjustments, take 2 tires if you're talking about a pit stop type race, and then track position becomes important. So these crew chiefs are always trying to find a way to get their driver out front.
Tyler Ankrum going for his 3rd victory of the season here today.
Just 2.5 laps to go for him. He's racing himself right now, not just to the checkered flag, but to the white flag, because now he's got a good enough lead that if I see that white flag, the next flag ends it. So I just want to see that white flag come out, cross the finish line, and then cruise for that last lap.
And you know he knows how prestigious winning here is. Boy, these last couple of laps probably some of the most nerve-wracking of the day for him.
Yeah, I mean, the last thing is just make sure you don't wheel hop into the corner. Don't chatter those rear brakes. He can see that flag flying now off of turn 4. This is the white flag, 1 to go. Good battle for second here. We've got that Alfredo in the 40 car.
Yeah, he's going to make a run here, isn't he?
He's been the strongest car. It just may not have enough time. It's just got to get to his bumper. If he can follow Harrison into turn 3, he'll have a chance. But no chance for anybody against Ankrum.
No, Tyler has been so strong here today. He has led every lap, including the most important, the last one. Tyler Ankrum takes the win at Loudon. And it looks like Burton will make it to the checkers to hold on to 2nd place in front of Alfredo.
I like seeing these guys go wire to wire. You know, that's good to see young drivers. No accidents, but a lot of action back in the field. Nobody had a candle. Nobody could hold a candle to Tyler Ankrum today, though. That car was definitely the fastest.
Those gentlemen can certainly celebrate. They did a fine job in putting together a great race car for the man who won here today, Tyler Ankrum. Victory number 3, 2018. We'll meet the winner back here in Victory Lane.